Namaste, good afternoon. Embassy of India, Ethiopia welcomes you on this online office yoga session. So, to begin with the sequence of office yoga exercises, which includes stretching and loosening of joints and muscles, so that our body, all organs, internal organs, external organs, they get toned up. So kindly sit in Jnana Mudra, index finger and thumb together, and wrist on the hands on the knees, and spine, head and neck straight, eyes gently closed. Inhale deeply, and we will start humming 3 times. Please gently open your eyes. Please make a grip of your hands and stretch the arms forward while inhaling horizontally, and while exhaling come back. While inhaling, raise your arms to 45 degree. Come back. Now inhaling, raise your hands to 90 degree, and try to stretch your arms behind your ears and stretch it upward. Slowly, slowly come back. Spinal stretch. We bend the spine, stretch the spine backward. So kindly raise your arms upward and stretch your spine backward, arms backward. Slightly lift your hips upward. Breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back. This is spinal stretch is also done while spreading arms. Spread your arms diagonally and stretch your spine and backward. Slowly, slowly come back. Now shoulders movement. Place your fingers jointly on the shoulders and combine the elbows together. Inhaling, raise your elbows up. Exhaling, elbows back and down. Inhaling, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Inhaling, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Now reverse movement. Inhaling, take your elbows back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Another exercise for shoulders. This exercise also helps in releasing the frozen shoulders pain. Place your hands on the waist and inhaling, raise your shoulders up. Keep them up. Now exhaling, take your shoulders back and down. Inhaling forward and up. Exhaling back and down. Now reverse movement. Inhaling back and up. Exhaling forward and down. Inhaling back and up. Exhaling forward and down. The postural correction is important for shoulders and neck structures. We should sit aligned, perpendicular. So how to check whether our posture is correct or not? We should place our fist behind the spine and move it up and down. If we feel sagging, it means our posture is correct. If we do not feel sagging, it means we are hunching forward. We are rounding. Our spine is rounded. So we should keep our spine straight. Our spine has got S type of structure, and it has got two curves, one down, one up. So more the traction upward, more the correct postural alignment of the spine. Now next is neck movement. A word of caution for those having cervical spondylitis: they should not bend their head forward or do any exercise requiring forward bending. In this exercise, we do flexibility exercises, followed by neck muscles and joint strengthening exercises. So first of all, inhale and raise your chin upward. Exhaling, head down. Inhaling, head up. Exhaling, head down. Inhaling, head up. Exhaling, head down. Inhaling, head normal. Now inhale and exhaling, turn to right. Gradual movement, stay there for a few moments and you can have normal breathing. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, turn to left. Stay there with normal breathing. Inhaling, come back to center. Exhaling, turn to right. Stay there. Inhaling, come to center. Exhaling, turn to left. Inhaling, come back to center. Now we will tilt the head towards the left and right. Raise your left hand and pull your head forward towards the left side. Come back. Now hold your head with the right hand and pull your head toward the right side. Come back. Now exhaling, bend your head forward and rotate the head clockwise. Gradual movement, no jerks please. Reverse anti-clockwise. Come back. Now waist movement. We will practice chair Bharadwajasana. Bend towards the right side and hold the backrest and twist towards the right side while exhaling, and in the final posture breathe normally. Slowly come back. Now turn towards left side and hold the backrest and twist toward the left side. Breathe normally. Slowly come back. Now we will perform some legs movement, leg joints movements. We have got 3 joints: ankle, knee and the hip joint. So stretch your legs forward and bend your forefeet downward. This will give a beautiful impact on your ankles. Pull your forefoot inward. Push your forefoot downward. Pull your forefoot inward. Now we will rotate the forefoot clockwise. Slowly. Anti-clockwise. Now place your top leg, one leg on the top of other, and push both the legs against each other. Feel the impact on your calf muscle joint, knee joint and thigh muscles. Come back. Change your legs please and push the legs one against each other. Come back. Now press the knees against each other. This strengthens the inner thigh muscles. Come back. Now place the hands aside the knees and push the knees outward. Come back. Now we will practice some standing exercises. Stand up please. Go behind the chair. First we will do Utkatasana. Spread your legs comfortably. Place your hands on your waist and bend down. You can also clasp the palms and raise the palms, raise the hands upward. Feel the impact on your thigh muscles, knee joint, calf muscles and the full spine. Stay there comfortably as per your capacity. Slowly come back. Now warrior posture. Turn toward the right side. One hand on the backrest of the chair and another hand on your waist. And bend down first and stretch your spine backward. Look upward. Breathe normally. Slowly come back. Change your position. Turn toward the left side and place the hands, one hand on the chair, another hand on the waist. Bend down, stretch your spine back, look upward. Breathe normally, slowly, slowly. Come back. Sit down, please. Ready for breathing exercises. As we know that our breath is a vital energy, we enhance our breathing capacity by pranayama, because respiratory tract is most important so far as the purpose of immunity enhancement is concerned. So in this age, at this stage of coronavirus, we should enhance our immunity, and respiratory system has to be strengthened. So first as we have been doing deep breathing. The lungs has got technically three parts: lower part, middle part, and upper part. So with full yogic breathing, we enhance our breathing capacity. Full yogic breathing means we inhale almost 10 times of the lungs capacity. Normal breathing. In normal breath, we inhale 500 ml of air, whereas in full yogic breathing, we can inhale up to 5,000 ml of air. So sit straight in Gyan Mudra, and first step for the deep breathing is abdominal breathing. Inhale deeply, bulge your belly, diaphragm is pushed downward, and come back. This is abdominal breathing, means only abdomen goes outside and no chest expansion, no shoulders raising. And after this abdominal breathing, then we do the chest breathing. Inhale and chest is expanded forward, and exhaling contract the chest. This is chest breathing. And this clavicular breathing means when we raise the shoulders up by inhaling and expanding our upper part of the lungs upward, this way. So combining all these three is the concept of full yoga breathing. So we sit straight and we will do abdominal breathing first. Inhale, abdominal breathing, followed by chest breathing, followed by clavicular breathing. Raise the shoulders, and while exhaling, contract the shoulders, chest and abdomen inside. Inhale deeply, belly breathing, followed by chest breathing, followed by clavicular breathing. Exhale completely, contract the shoulders, chest and abdomen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, come back. This is full yogic breathing. Now Kapalabhati, skull shining exercise. It is one of the 6 purificatory techniques called Shatkarma. These are Neti, Dhoti, Basti, Nauli, Kapalabhati and Tratak. So Kapalabhati means we exhale and exhale actively and inhale in between the 2 strokes passively. And the exhalation should be with the normal stroke. And a word of caution for those having hypertension or cardiac issues, they should do it mildly, not with full force, in normal force or speed, but with mild force or mild speed. We will do after this normal speed. And it should be avoided in case of menstruation and pregnancy. And for those who have undergone abdominal surgery, they should avoid it for 1 year. So let us change, reverse our hands on the knees in the chin mudra, knee straight, back straight, spine straight, and exhale with normal speed and normal force. Come back. This is Kapalabhati with normal speed and normal force. Now we will practice Kapalabhati with mild speed, mild stroke. It is especially for those having hypertension or any cardiac issues. So the speed and the force is, quantum is reduced comparatively. You can see that and follow it accordingly. Come back. So this is Kapalabhati with mild speed, mild force. In normal speed, it means we practice up to 50 to 60 strokes in a minute. Whereas in mild Kapalabhati, we make 30 to 40 strokes. And quantum of force is also reduced accordingly. But a word of caution, if a person having hypertension performs or practices the Kapalabhati with normal speed, his BP will shoot up like anything. So kindly be careful. BP persons or cardiac issues, in that case, it should be done with a mild speed, mild force. And especially this monitoring has to be done by somebody who is expert in yoga, and you can have the benefits thereof. Now we will perform Bhramari Pranayama. It is a very cooling pranayama. The benefits are immense. A person, if he is having headache, hypertension, lack of sleep, means insomnia, or any sort of a stress or anxiety, Bhramari Pranayama is very good for them. Bhramari Pranayama means it is humming bee breathing. When humming bee goes near the flower, it creates a humming sound. So that from that sound we have taken is as a pranayama. So kindly place your hands, first two fingers on the eyes, ring finger below the nose, little finger below the lips. Plug your ears with the thumb and turn your tongue upward to touch the soft palate. Inhale deeply and we will do the humming 3 times. Inhale. Come back. Please sit in Gyan Mudra. Concentrate over your breathing process. Visualize your breath. Breathe normally, naturally. No deep breathing, no shallow breathing. Just monitor your breath, inhalation and exhalation. Now visualize your body from the toes to the top of the head and feel a relaxation to each part of the body, starting from the ankles, calf muscles, knee joint, thighs, abdominal region. Relax your spine, relax your chest, relax your neck, relax both arms. Bring your awareness to your head. Relax your head. Relax your complete body as a whole. Now inhale deeply and start humming 3 times. come back with the folded hands. Pray to the Almighty for our health, happiness, peace and contentment in our life. Hope our yoga session continues regularly. I hope you enjoyed this session, and please stay connected every day at this time. And if you have got some suggestions or comments, please do write here in this Facebook page itself, or you can write to us on our email ID pic.addisababa@mea.gov.in. So kindly, this is our request that we should make our online session more fruitful, more healthy, for the benefit of all of you. See you tomorrow. Till then, namaste.